Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your Astrology for Growth reading for this month. I'm a clairaudient channel and an intuitive reader. I do these Astrology for Growth readings once a month to give you a heads up on the themes that you're working on, working out, as well as any energy and messages that are trying to get through to you to help you at this time. The description below has a lot of information for you. It's got my website, extended readings, and subscription packages, as well as links to booking private readings if that's something you would like to do. So you're welcome to check that out. Getting the cards ready here, we're going to look at some themes for what you're going through, and then I'll look at a spread as we go, and I'll explain it as I do it. Okay, so theme energy for Cancer. We're going with the top 4 cards. The Hanged Man, 7 of Swords. Give it a rest, Cancer. Stop thinking so hard about it. 5 of Pentacles, and the Fairlilt. You know, if I could just sum this up, really, this is about letting it go, Cancer. Stop trying so hard. Stop beating yourself up and working it out through your head, trying to figure it out through your, it's like you're trying too hard. Okay, so the themes for this month are about letting go and letting flow, really. Let go, let flow. Let go with the Hanged Man, let flow with the Fairlilt. Now, what's going on in the middle here? We're starting with the 5 of Pentacles. This is the energy of not having enough, feeling like you're not having enough of whether it's self-esteem, could be money, self-worth. This is a card of the energy of despair, really, where you're feeling like the sun is closing in, the walls are closing in on you, and you've got nowhere to go. This is a wit's end kind of card, and I see with the 7 of Swords, you're trying really hard not to get there, not to go there, okay? But no matter how hard you try, you just seem to can't find your way out. In fact, it seems like the harder you try, the more sticky the problem looks, okay? So, you know, this is one of the hardest lessons I feel like on the spiritual path, is just to trust the universe and trust the timing of your guides and trust the timing of the universe. Because really, bookended, that's what you are being told to do, is that there's nothing you can push through at this time, and there's also nothing you have to figure out. I've got no fire cards. There's no action cards here. There's nothing you need to do necessarily, but you do need to surrender to where you are, okay? Part of the reason why it's hard to shift into something else is because you haven't fully surrendered to where you are. And I'm guilty of this. I have Libra rising, and I'm feeling like this is the same with someone, that you're not allowing yourself to see how bad something is. You're not allowing yourself to really hit rock bottom, okay? But that's what our Hanged Man is saying, that if you would just let go and have no expectations about what's going to happen, then we have this beautiful divine intervention coming, the Fairlilt, which just, and I think, can you see the rainbow in the background? So it's like this blessing comes forward and this harmony comes forward, and what you've been looking for, the answer, a different way out, a different angle, just finally flows to you. So Cancer, this is a really interesting spread. And I want to do another spread, but I want to get a little bit more out of this one first. show me what got us here. Nope, they're telling me to ask a different question. All right, you know what? I'm going to move on to that other spread that I was talking to you about. So we're going to look at your intention or motivation right now, the external environment, any obstacles that are in your way, and wisdom from the cards. All right, so motivation, 6 of Earth. Okay, show me the obstacles. Show me the external influences. Hermit. Okay. Obstacles, 3 of Air. Okay, that makes sense. Wisdom, 5 of Air. Oh, Cancer. This is a really tough time for you right now, okay? Emotionally and in your world, there is a lot going on. So if you're feeling a bit off balance, or you're feeling like you really don't want to be out in public, that's okay. All right. There's a lot. There's just a lot. Okay. Now your intention here, 6 of Earth. It is usually the rebalancing of energy or the desire for balance. But there's something else going on here. Okay, this is a bit weird. I'm getting that it's like pessimism versus optimism. That we're looking at you're like toggling between looking at the glass half full and the glass half empty. And that is what is causing confusion. Okay, because on the days when you're looking at the glass being half full, you're not seeing the bottom of the glass. You're not hitting rock bottom. But on the days when you're looking at the glass being when you're looking at the days when you're looking at the glass is half empty, then you're feeling despair and you're feeling stuck. This energy feels heavy, doesn't it? She's a big, strong goddess and she's not going anywhere. So you've got the external influences, the external environment, the Hermit. You're being asked to go into yourself, to give yourself some time alone to really sort this out, to really pull everything back into your crab shell, and you don't have to come out for a while. Okay, the external influences are also saying that it feels to you like help is far away, that maybe someone you leaned on in the past or a confidant you had, maybe they're just not available. You feel a bit isolated and alone, but I have to tell you that the universe is doing that on purpose because you're supposed to figure this out on your own. Okay, now comes the difficult energy. We've got the 3 of Air next in the obstacles. Now, has this been done to you, or are you doing this? It's like you're doing this to yourself. Okay, so this is a kind of psychic self-harm. All right, it's like, I don't know if it's because you can't figure the way out, you're punishing yourself more, or because you can't figure your way out of this tricky situation, you're trying to convince yourself that you deserve it. Again here, and I'm going to pick up the wisdom, we're afraid to call a spade a spade. You're afraid to call out bad behavior. You're afraid to see bad behavior. And likely this is in someone very close to you, and you can't figure out how to get out. But you're starting to recognize that bad behavior is coming at an expense. It's coming at a cost to everyone, including yourself. So this person's bad behavior, or this person's selfish behavior, has caused you to lose something. It has caused you to lose a connection that you valued and respected. Okay, and that price is greater than what you realize. the cost of losing that ally, losing that relationship, because I've got the 5 of air here, which is something happening at someone's expense or being complicit in a crime. Not literally, but like crimes against humanity. No, but being complicit. It's either being the victim or being complicit. Let me get you one more card here. Ace of Air. Okay, Cancer. Wow. Did you see that? You don't want me to say what I have to say next. All right, I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at the card jumping out of my hand. If you want to move out of this situation faster, you need to be willing to see the truth. You need to be willing to listen to what your gut has been telling you, and you need to be willing to look at things the way they are, not as how you hope they are. Because if you keep looking with that lens of hope, we've got this destructive cycle happening again and again and again. Okay, Cancer. Oh, wow, this energy is heavy. I'm going to keep drawing cards for you and creating an extended reading. So feel free to follow me over. The link is in the description below. So all you have to do is click on the description, click on the first link you see, and that will take you over to the extended. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.